Hey guys, MagnusRobert here, bringing you another video. Of course, this is my annual video where I talk about what you can expect from me in this year. And of course, this year is 2021. So we're going to be discussing what you can expect from me and this channel. Now, before I kind of go through all the different series and what I'm going to be doing, what I'm going to kind of stick with, sort of the schedules of certain series and all that, I just briefly want to talk about things in my personal life, I guess. Now, I don't tend to talk too much about personal lives, about my personal life anyway, out of the Q&As. But if anyone didn't know, I recently moved quite far from where I was. So I used to live in, I'm just going to say, south area of England, and I've moved to the north area of England. So I've pretty much moved across the country. That's why there was a massive disrupt of videos on my channel. I had a bit of a break in terms of most of my series. Most of my series are obviously on halt at the moment. And yeah, the main reason is the move. I still haven't got internet. I'm having massive issues sorting internet out. It's a huge problem. So currently I'm uploading on hotspot. So it's like a phone hotspot, so it's not ideal. I've had to get my girlfriend had to get a completely new phone contract just so we could have unlimited data. It was a big deal, so that was why there was a huge disrupt in videos. Currently, my upload time is ridiculous. It's 40 minutes to upload a video that would normally take me a minute. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Also, I kind of need to find a new job, and that's become very difficult as well. I can't really find anything. Obviously, I was at uni before. Now I'm completely, I've got my degree. I'm out of uni. I don't think I'm going back anytime soon. I've considered doing a master's, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a roadblock when it comes to job, because what I do want to do is extremely difficult to get into. So if anyone doesn't know, I'm kind of a writer. I like to, I want to write for TV ideally, but the industry is incredibly difficult to get into. So, it's a mix of things that I have to do to try to get into that industry. But for the meantime, I need to get something, even if it is just a retail job. Yeah, so that's basically what's happening in my personal life. Just thought I'd quickly kind of go over that. Will this disrupt it? It really doesn't. It really depends. Obviously, before I was at uni and I had a part-time job, which eventually went to full-time, but for a brief kind of period. But I've never really worked in a full-time job and done this YouTube at the same time. I've never had a full-time job. I'll be brutally honest with you. So apart from my part-time job went full-time, but due to the world events, I used to work at a cinema, if anyone didn't know. And due to recent events, obviously, my hours got cut completely short because the cinema industry is dead. Dying anyway. So, yeah, that's my life, pretty much. That's my personal stuff. Anyway, we shall get on to the series and what's going to be continuing and what's not going to be continuing. So, yeah. Okay, so top 10s. Rank lists for 2020. Those are coming. Those are going to be coming out this month, hopefully. Hopefully I'll finish them this month. If not, they'll be done by February. Obviously, that's ranking all the characters, the buildings. Giving a top 10 for the characters and buildings, a top 10 best and a top 10 worst. And then doing ranked lists for the major events, mini events, minor events. And I think I'll do costumes. I'll probably do top 5 for. And obviously buildings, I'll do top 10 worst and top 10 best. Yeah, they're coming out this month. Next up, Battle of the Best Events. That is going to be every 2 weeks from now on. Now, I have considered... this is my dilemma. They don't get very many views. They're not as popular as my other series. So I don't know if it's worth continuing them weekly. I don't think it is. I may or even kind of release them every 3 weeks instead. I do want to finish that series though. I just feel like I'm so pedantic with things like this. I kind of need to finish that series. But then the only other option is obviously they're not very well edited and they're not particularly they're not scripted at all. So maybe the option would be to change that, make them scripted. But that's going to take me so much more time, and I'd have to sacrifice one of my scripted videos for that, just to make time for it. So yeah, that is probably going to be every fortnight, if not every 3 weeks, when I do kind of start it back up again, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like I said, it's mainly just views wise. Forgotten characters, I know I've been really bad on this series. Don't worry, it is coming back. It's going to be monthly though. It's not going to be every 2 weeks. It's not going to be every week. It's going to be monthly. Hopefully I will do those videos on the 30th or the 29th maybe, because of February. 29th or 30th of every month. That's what I'm thinking. Good or Bad. Good or Bad will be continuing weekly. That is something I'm going to strive to do. The editing does take me a lot of time, so please do bear with me. If I miss a week, I do apologise. I'll try my best to make up for it. But yeah, that series will be continuing weekly every Tuesday, hopefully. If I do, anyway, I don't know. I'll try my best. They just take a lot of editing, you see, so it's kind of tricky. Anyway, tapped out ideas, they're gonna be weekly, I hope. At least for as long as I've got stockpiled ideas, they should be weekly. So you can look forward to that. Obviously, I do little polls on the Discord for which idea you want to see. Your tapped out ideas, I'm going to keep that monthly. That series doesn't take me long. I don't script it. I just kind of go through the different things. So yeah, I'll do that video. It's not any high effort, so that will continue monthly. Tapped out reviews, premium gameplays, and act reviews, they will all be continuing when obviously new tapped out updates come out. So when a new update comes out, I'll do a review for it. If it's a major update, obviously I'll do the Act 1 and 2 reviews and the 3 and 4 reviews, and then throughout the update I would do the premium gameplay videos as well. I know people have said in the past that the premium gameplay videos are, I don't know. The only reason why I'm going to continue the premium gameplays videos is because they're like such low effort, so it's not like it takes me very long to upload them. And then Walking Dead character profiles, those will be continuing. I'm kind of considering stopping it, but at the same time, I do really enjoy doing those videos. So it's more of an enjoyment for me, but they don't really get many views. So it's a tricky dilemma, I'll be honest. Actually, to be fair, a few of them have picked up quite a lot. Like a few of them have like a couple of thousand views, but they take a while to pick up, so I'm not sure. And then the Hunger Games, Simpsons Hunger Games, those will be occasional videos. I didn't really set for that to be a big series or anything, so we'll see. I'll probably do a few of those videos occasionally, but I've got no schedule for them, I'll be honest. So I have some annual videos to do. Of course, the Merry Magnus Christmas Awards, those will be coming out despite the current world events, because I was virtually brought in. So if anyone doesn't know, my friends, well, I'll just say this. My friends, you're going to see them all. They're going to be all together. They're not socially distancing. They're not wearing masks, but it's all cool because COVID, it doesn't exist where they live. And I don't know, I mean that as in they have 0 cases. There's 0 active cases. So there is, well, I think there's like 2, but they're all like isolated people. There is no social distancing rules where they live, and there is no mask wearing rules because there is no COVID where they are. So that's why they're not isolating, by the way, just to let you know. I am the only person who's virtually kind of brought in, but it was me. Yeah, that was the reason why. If anyone's going to wonder, I'm probably not going to put a disclaimer at the top of the video. It'd be funny if I get comments like people saying that. I don't know. And then also the MagnusRobert Award 2021. That will be coming out soon. Of course, I posted a little Google form in the Discord. If you want to vote in it, it will be in the description. I'll put the little link to it in the description. I'm going to close the votes on the 10th, and then I will bring the video out. So you've got until the 10th, and I probably will bring that video out sometime in maybe the 20th or the 27th or something like that. Sometime next week, sometime later in the month. So yeah, those are the 2 one-off videos I've got installed. I'm not sure. I don't think I've got anything else I really want to do. I may or may not do a video on the part 3 of the family tree. If anyone remembers the family tree, I don't know if I'll do that. I'll be honest, I probably won't. But that family tree video is quite popular though, so maybe I should to get that monetization. And then, of course, we have new series. Will I be doing any new series? Well, I'll be honest. I don't want to say for sure anything's going to happen, because I think the series that I've got at the moment are tough enough to get out. but I will tease at something. Now, this is something I've been thinking about, and I'm not sure if I will do it, but we'll see. So my series idea is basically, it's called Around Springfield, and this will be a series where I will go through prominent or non-prominent locations from the show and sort of talk about their history, what episodes they appeared in, how they're used on a narrative standpoint, so forth, that sort of thing. Now, I am not sure if I will start this series, and I'm not sure when I will start it if I do start it. It's something I've kind of had an idea for, but like I said, no promises. Obviously, Forgotten Characters and Good or Bad is enough for me, so we'll have to see. But maybe if Forgotten Characters isn't so popular, or Good or Bad kind of gets less popular, and you guys want to see this instead, maybe I will release it. We'll have to see, but it's like a new idea I had. I think it could be very interesting as well, but yeah, like I said, it's no promises. So that is pretty much what you could expect from MagnusRobert in 2021. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of kind of the same, I guess. Obviously, the awards as well will come at the end of the year. The Tapped Out Awards, they're always coming out. Pretty much for as long as the Tapped Out is going, I'll be going. Don't worry. I don't even think I'll leave. I mean, even if it gets to a point where my videos just like are pretty much just every update, even if it gets to that point, I'll still be here, I imagine. I may take breaks, who knows. Sometimes I need to take a break. Sometimes it kind of gets too much. Sometimes I have like periods where I just lose interest. I've had this in the past. Like the last sort of, I'll be honest, it wasn't just the move. It wasn't just the fact that my internet was crappy. Part of the reason why I didn't upload is I lost a little bit of interest. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm slowly starting to get it back. Hopefully, now with the new year, it kind of sprung me back into action. It's always around the Halloween, Christmas period. It's always the time where I'm like, I get really sick of this, of YouTube, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I'm coming back. Hopefully, I'll rebound and we'll be continuing my sort of weekly videos and the amount of all the videos I upload, despite not getting a single paycheck that's worthwhile. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Goodbye.